You might think that Microsoft coming down today was due to the earnings report. But actually, Microsoft didn't have much of a chance. If you take a look at the Matrixchannel Lines, it was an absolute setup. Today's January 30th, it's after the close, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the Matrix and also to mention that so far in our forecasting, we don't see any major difference going forward. We still could see a bounce. We still could see higher prices into early February. But we are in a resistance area. The S&P did get to the 49.60 area, got to 49.57 and a quarter, which is close enough for government work. And it did come down. It might go back up again, yet there's still quite a few reports this week and important things happening, and we're looking for a potential bounce still. But we're in a topping area. We're in an area we're expecting a high, okay? So even if it does go up again, it probably won't just keep flying. All right, that's on one side. But what I really wanted to talk about was this Matrixchannel line indicator on a few things. We saw Microsoft today, so let's look at the Microsoft channels. And you can see these channels, if you look closely, they've been very important. Microsoft, it's been bouncing around between them like ping pong ball. And even today, you see the green horizontal line. Microsoft ran up to that and it stopped. And that was there, forever. It was there before the market was there. And then, if you look at this other one with Microsoft, you're also seeing another matrix line that was there also, and it's going straight up. The white line there is going straight up, and the market is literally following it. It's literally tracking it up right into that green line. So you have what is the intersection of two lines, that white one and the green one, meeting today at that price where the high was, and that Gann would call that a time and price balance. And it was determined by lines that were there independent of the market, independent of the trend lines, independent of the moving averages. The second one I wanted to show you is Bitcoin. Everybody trades Bitcoin, loves Bitcoin. These are the dominant major large-scale Matrixchannel line indications based on Bitcoin. And you can see how these blue lines are literally controlling the thing like a skeleton. It like bounces around between them, breaks above one, goes to the next, stops, goes back down. And also the red line that's going off at a diagonal is also very important. That's another matrix line. Just two of these lines are enough to control quite a bit of the Bitcoin action. Also, note where they cross, where the red line crosses over the dark blue, several different points. They're fairly far apart, but both of those times, the market was right there at that intersection, like a magnet. So these matrix lines can be like a magnet. And they also, if you knew, for example, that the market was under those lines going up into them, and the moving average is turning down, the white line, the white curve is turning down, you have a potential shorting opportunity. This Matrixchannel Lines indicator is a new thing. Most people haven't seen it before, and it's a powerful thing to use when you see them. So what's going to happen is on February 17th, I'm going to give a free introductory lecture on how to use the Matrixchannel indicator to interpret, to evaluate, and potentially to trade the market. So February 17th, it's an opportunity to see something that nobody's ever talked about because, truthfully, we invented the formula to locate these lines. Again, I'm going to say, which I should say every time, it's important to recognize I can be wrong, even though I didn't make any specific predictions here. And it's necessary for you to take responsibility for your own trades and to have a risk management profile, some sort of concept of how to control risk whenever you trade, because that's the basis of winning. It's ultimately not losing and letting the market give you big wins once in a while.